Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of The Public. Let's do it. The Public is a drama film from writer-director Emilio Estevez. The movie stars Taylor Schilling, Christian Slater, Jena Malone, Alec Baldwin, Gabrielle Union, Emilio Estevez, Jeffrey Wright, Jacob Vargas, and Michael Kenneth Williams. During a brutal Midwestern cold front, a large group of homeless library patrons refuse to leave the public library. What begins as an act of civil disobedience quickly escalates into a standoff with local riot police, led by a no-nonsense crisis negotiator and a savvy district attorney, all as two librarians are caught in the middle of it. So I saw the trailer for this a couple of months ago, and immediately I was really intrigued. Now let's talk about the acting first. Emilio Estevez's character is the heart of the film. Dude casts himself as the heart of the film. What a narcissist. I'm joking, he's great in the movie. It's a really kind of downplayed performance. Doesn't have any lofty Oscar moments or anything like that. It's a very contained performance. He's just kind of an everyman trying to do the right thing in impossible circumstances. Alec Baldwin's character, who's a detective, he's an interesting, morally gray character. He's trying to do his job while he's dealing with extreme personal issues, and while he's trying to end the standoff and arrest Emilio Estevez, you can tell there's kind of a grudging respect for that character there. Christian Slater and Gabrielle Union both play excellent slime balls, more on that later. Taylor Schilling's character doesn't have a whole lot of screen time, but I liked what she did with the role. And I hated Jena Malone's character for the first act, then I came to really like her. Jeffrey Wright is awesome because he's Jeffrey Wright and that's what he does. And who knew? Michael K. Williams is hilarious. It's actually a pretty darn funny movie, and a lot of that comes down to Michael K. Williams. Really funny guy. I really enjoyed the story of this film. I'm a sucker for movies about unlikely people coming together to fight for what's right. And I love libraries and books, so yeah, I was in. And the pacing is great. The movie's about 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's constantly moving. It never slows down. It never gets dull. And it's got a really solid soundtrack. There's some cool hip-hop, but my favorite thing, it was very simple but very effective sort of jazzy percussion that'll come in whenever they're about to do something cool. It just makes you go yeah, let's do this, I'm in. And my final positive about this movie is Emilio's passion for the film, for the themes in the film, for the library system in general. It comes through loud and clear, and it feels incredibly genuine. He did an introduction for the film before the screening, which you can see on my channel. I'll throw a link up there, and you can tell how passionate he is. Now, on the negative side, I mentioned Christian Slater and Gabrielle Union's characters. I didn't like these characters. They're performed very well, they're acted very well, but the way the characters were written really kind of bugged me. For a movie with really well-realized characters, both of these characters felt kind of one note and kind of cliche. They don't really have any nuance. Christian Slater's character is a prosecutor who's just in it for himself and just hates homeless people on principle. And Gabrielle Union plays a reporter who's just in it for the scoop, truth be damned. And there's actually a scene where early in the film, where she's reporting on a homeless person died overnight due to exposure, and she does the report, she looks all good, and then they cut, and she says to the camera guy, now let's get in the van before I freeze to death, right in front of all the homeless guy's friends, It's a little on the nose. Now, while I did appreciate the themes of the film, they did come off occasionally as really heavy-handed. And some parts were a little bit Oscar bait. There is a moment in the climax, which is a callback to something that happens in the first act, and it just felt so forced. When they were making it, they were like, this is our Oscar moment, and it's no, it's not. I liked what they were going for. It was a good idea, but the way it was executed just did not work for me at all. Now, despite those issues, overall, I really enjoyed The Public. It's not one of my favorite movies of the year, but I think it's a movie definitely worth seeing, and I'm happy I got to see it. I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to give The Public. And I think I'm going to give The Public a...
Wow, public library. We'll stay here for a while, Vern.
Out of 10. So now I want to know, are you looking forward to The Public? What is your favorite Emilio Estevez role of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.